Goldylocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Strap yourself in, because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to the Magical Journey Show with your host, Reverend Bryan Rawls. And we are now in the last show of 2018. So this is basically going to be a pretty interesting show, because I do know that there's been some pretty interesting energies that have come along with the particular energies of the upcoming full moon, as well as also the upcoming energies of the Book of Nasira opening up. And excuse me, I am a little bit on the downloading side, so please excuse me if I sound a bit losing my train of thought. Hello, Janet, how are you? So you do have to excuse me. There will probably be many episodes where I forget my train of thought due to the upgrading of the energy and the shifting going on. So please forgive me. But I am going to go over some things with you before we start taking our phone callers. I will take as many phone callers as I possibly can tonight, but I can't promise how many. And I do want to let everyone know some interesting information that is pertaining to the next couple of days. So basically, with the next couple of days, we have some pretty monumental shifts coming up. Now, obviously, we have Yule coming up, which obviously folks with the energy of Yule, it is basically for us in the northern hemisphere, it is winter solstice, and those of you in the those of you in the southern hemisphere, it is the summer solstice. So now the winter solstice is basically, it falls around December 21st, December 22nd in the northern hemisphere. And this is a moment where basically the light is born. And in other words, the days stop growing shorter and begin to grow longer. And during this particular time, it is time for celebrating light and basically celebrating light within the darkness. And we light candles, and also light the fireplaces, and us magical folks, we enjoy fiery type herbs such as ginger and cinnamon, and we go to family gatherings and enjoying gatherings with friends and family. And magical work at this time is obviously celebrating what you've learned and experienced over the past year. The past year, yeah. And also is also bringing in the energy of a sense of type of community, and also setting intentions for the fresh cycle ahead. So we really come into an opening of new intentions setting for the new year, and which obviously there is a bunch of energy shifts that are going on on December 21st and December 22nd. So let me go ahead and get started on what's happening energetically. Okay, so on December 21st, if you have been following me for quite some time, you will know that December 21st is when the Book of Nasira opens. Now, hello Jolie, hello Janet, and hello Anna, how are you? So if you have been following me, December 21st is when the Book of Nasira opens. And for those of you that do not know exactly what the Book of Nasira is, the Book of Nasira is a book of information or a book of energy, similar to the Book of Akashic Records. Okay. Now, with the Book of Nasira, it is governed over or governed by a feminine master, and her name is Nasira. Spelled Knasera. So the Book of Nasira is all around trust and expansion. Okay, with the energy of trust and expansion, it's about trusting oneself and also trusting what's coming before or coming towards us. And hello, Bonnie, how are you? Hello, Willow, and hello, Nicole. So the energies that are coming ahead is really expansive in terms of our psychic abilities and also what used to be impossible. Okay, we have to realize that what was once impossible is now even more possible than what it has been before. Okay, and this is due to the energetic upgrade of the current frequency that we are in. The octave is shifting up frequencies where what our current energetic body is vibrating at right now, we are vibrating at we're vibrating 10 times higher than that. Okay. And also the Book of Nasira, the feminine master that is governing over the Book of Nasira is a Black Panther type energy with a feminine lower half of her body. She kind of resembles the energy of Bast, okay, the Egyptian goddess Bast. And obviously with what we are currently in for another 24 to 36 hours, we are currently in the Book of Sahara. Now, the Book of Sahara, obviously, she is resembled by the energy of Sekhmet. Now, her top half of her body is a lioness, and the lower half of her body is a feminine body. So the energy here is very much a it's very much of a high energy, but Nasira is a step above that. So do understand that a lot of folks have been experiencing feeling nauseous, headaches coming on, also feelings of getting really hot, as in heated, like body temperature wise. Also, the feelings of being pressed for time. And also, I've actually had some folks report that they're feeling anxious, And I've actually had some clients actually, I've actually had some clients that report that people or their loved ones passing from them not being able to sustain their energy in this or in this shift, as well as I've also had some folks report that them getting into accidents or being accident prone. I actually had 2 clients call me up probably about 24 hours apart, telling me that they got in a recent car accident. So be careful. Make sure when you are waking up in the very in the morning time that you ground yourself out to make sure that you are in the body, and making sure that you are checking that you are in the body periodically through the day. It's very crucial to make sure that you ground out and that you center yourself and that you are very, very focused on what's in front of you, because we obviously do not want folks getting in any accidents. Obviously, life happens, but you want to try to um, you want to try to be very vigilant at this time, because it's very important to make sure that you stay safe and stay very aware of your surroundings, because the energy is very shifty, and as it's shifty, it's basically our dimensional shifts are going on within the atmosphere. So with that, there is also the upcoming full moon in 0 degrees Cancer, which is on the 22nd, and it is the last full moon of 2018, and it is the full moon in a galactic degree of Cancer. So the galactic degree of Cancer basically is very influential with humans and starseeds alike, obviously due to that galactic degree, which that galactic degree is 0 degrees. Okay, and when we have a galactic degree of Cancer, what happens is it's influential upon our DNA. It activates our DNA to the upcoming next frequency or the upcoming next vibrating potential. Okay, now we also I also want to stress, you need to make sure that you stay neutral during this time of the shifting energies. And what I mean by staying neutral during this time of the shifting energies is you want to make sure that you do not make any harsh decisions or any decisions that will be life altering or life changing. Okay, you want to save all those decisions till after Sunday. Okay, once Monday comes around on the 24th, then by all means you can make those decisions for whatever reason you need to make them. Okay, but it is very crucial that you do not put any or make any particular decisions at this time. Okay, and that's all due to the shifting of the octaves of the frequencies, because the frequencies are very high, and me personally, I've been experiencing hot flashes. I've been experiencing nausea periods. I'd be fine for 1 minute, and then all of a sudden, I would either have to go throw up or lay down, or even even basically just crawl on the floor and huddle down and basically try to get as close down to the floor as possible, because I feel like I'm floating up. So you want to make sure that you stay grounded in the body. Now, also do remember that if this happens to happen to you, also headaches as well, the crown chakra expanding. If this happens to you, best way I know what to do is get lowest to the ground as possible, or ground out. I find it very beneficial to basically get lay on the ground or lay on the floor, because that will help the whole body be connected to the earth's energy. So those are my techniques that have been helping me, and very strenuous upon on the body at this particular time. So do remember that we all are going through this, and even folks that have been on a spiritual path for years are experiencing these shifts. And then folks that have been on the spiritual path for a year, some folks aren't experiencing it. It all depends on how sensitive you are to changes on the Earth's atmosphere. And also, Mother Earth's experiencing these shifts as well. Okay, so folks, I know that you are all wanting to ask questions, and I'm getting to the switchboard here very soon, so be patient. Hello, C, how are you? But be patient. I am getting to the switchboard, and it will answer your questions. And also, I want to let everyone know the the special, or the December specials are still good up until January. January 5th. So if you are wanting to go ahead and purchase your reading with me, the prices are $1 a minute for intuitive readings, and then for healing work, it is $1 a minute as well. So all specialty readings, such as spirit guide readings and galactic council readings and whatnot, are the same price as posted on the website. So please follow through by the website. The only ones that are hello, Wendy, how are you? The only ones that are on the December specials are the intuitive readings, where you have questions ready for me. Okay, so we are getting ready to go to the question or the phone line. So folks that have questions, please dial in. That is 323-870-3791. If you want to bypass the radio show and book your private reading with me, you can go to magicaljourney.com, or you can email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com, or you can also go to the blog and check out the information about the Book of Nasira, and also the Full Moon and Galactic Degree Cancer at www.bryanrawls.com. That is BRYANRAWLS.com. All right, so we are about to go to the phone lines, and our first phone caller is getting ready to be area code 917, but please make sure that you have your name ready, and also your first or your question, and please limit it to only one question per person. And 916, I believe. Yes, 917, excuse me. And how are you doing?
How are you? I'm good.
That is
Can you hear
wonderful.
me? Can you?
Yes. What is your name?
Okay. My name is Ashil, A-S-H-I-L. I'm trying to move away from the noise. I'm trying to move away from the noise, so you know. I have a question regarding my old friend of mine.
Okay.
What happened is I ended the friendship like 2 years ago.
And
we used to go to the same gym, you know, at the same time during the day and all of that. So what I did, I changed my work, you know, going to the gym a different schedule, which is in the evening instead of during the day. So we just don't, you know, see each other anymore because I was done. I was ready to move forward with my life. And somehow he figured out what time I was going. So he started coming at the same time that I was going. So I kind of ignored it for a little while, and that kind of went away. But suddenly, out of nowhere, he started coming again at the same time that I come. And sometimes I understand, what does he want from me? I mean, I made it clear to him. I mean, I never really admitted anything to him. I just distanced myself. You know, I don't talk to him anymore. So it's been 2 years. So sometimes I say, what's going on here?
Okay, so let's see exactly what this is. Do you happen to know his name?
Vic.
Victor. All right, so
yeah,
take it.
We call him Vic, yeah.
Okay, y'all call him Victor? Okay.
No, Vic.
Vic, okay, Vic. All right, let's see here, Ashiel. Okay, so, Okay, so what I keep on hearing here is that he seems to be a very very genuine, honest person. It feels to me like he is feels to me like he's trying to hint around to something that maybe you're not into. And I kind of feel as if he is trying to test and see exactly whether or not you are interested, as in friend wise, and possibly even more. Okay, so I will tell you that.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. And you know, and we hung out. You know, he tried every kind of move. I kind of rejected it in a way, and I was trying to do friendship. And also his lifestyle was a little too toxic for me because I kind of changed my life. You know, that's the reason why I kind of walked away. I just wanted, you know, different lifestyle, all the party and stuff. I wasn't into it anymore. You know. And but I made it clear to him that I'm not interested. And you know, he tried me that. So.
Okay. So it seems like he's just he's one of those rather pushy people, and he is it seems like he's trying to possibly regain your trust and try to make it to where he's showing that he's either has improved his life or something along the lines of that, because it seems like he's trying rather hard to possibly show himself that he has changed in some way, shape, or form. Because what I keep on hearing here is that that he wants to show that he has changed. Okay, so apparently you can. It seems like you need to make it very firm and very clear again that no matter whether he has changed or not, you are just not interested. Because it seems like he's trying to really hint around that, hey, I'm here. I want to basically allow for you to realize that it's been a while, and I basically have changed to a certain extent to where this seems like you really need to press the issue that you're not interested again, and that you no matter whether he's changed or not, It just seems as if it just needs to be firmly planted, and be firm about it, but don't be hateful about it, because he does.
The thing is, I never really addressed it. I just put the cards and blocked anything up or down. It's been 2 years, and then every time it goes there, he's always like following me. I'm really fucking, and I move, I go somewhere else. I'm like, I'm making it clear, I don't even want to be around you, but he keeps following me, you know?
Yeah, it seems like he is a little bit. It seems like he's a little bit obsessed, and it seems very much so. It seems like he's obsessed to the point to where I hate to break it to you, but you might have you a stalker, and just to be honest with you, I would go ahead and make it very clear. Hey, look, this can't happen anymore. You can't follow me. You can't. Obviously, we have to work out in the same gym, but you need to be. You need to understand where I'm at. Do something else until I go over here, or I'm over here, and you stay at least 2 to 3, maybe 4 equipments away from where I am, because you're making me feel uncomfortable. And voice that that he's making you feel uncomfortable, and maybe that will sink into his head, because he feels very obsessive. Okay, and
he's trying to tell me that it changed. That's what he's trying to tell me.
Exactly. He's trying to tell you that he's changed, that he's done some sort of, or he's done some sort of changing to his life, to where maybe you can change your mind or revisit the situation again. But it seems to me like even if you did revisit the situation, it would be a no-go, because I feel as if he kind of creeps you out a little bit. Okay, so just to be on the safe side, make it clear.
That's the only way I have to address it.
What is that?
You said I have to address it.
Yes, you have to address it firmly. You have to address it once more to him, and address it firmly. Hey, look, I don't care if you have changed. There's no revisiting my decision here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Adios.
Okay.
Okay, and be basically have no remorse over it or resentment over it, because you're just being honest, because there's no connection there, there's no interest there, and not even a friendship interest, and it's just point blank and simple. There's no potential there at all. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Ashil. So
thank you so much.
You are very welcome, and if I can help you with anything else, please do not hesitate to possibly get a more in-depth reading with me. You can go to my website at amagicaljourney.com, or you can also call my office at 586-659-9620, or you can also go to my blog at bryanrawls.com and check out the full moon and the Book of Nasira information.
I will. Thank you so much, okay, bro?
You are very welcome. Have a wonderful night.
Yeah, good night.
All right. Okay. So we have a question in the live comments, and it's with Andre New. So, hi, Bryan. Things are going missing around my house, like my chandelier light bulbs. Is it spirit or something else? Let's see here. And, okay, so what I'm hearing automatically is that you seem to have, you can believe me or not, but it seems to me like you got some house brownies or house elves that are playing mischievous little tricks on you and hiding things from you. One thing that I would tell you to do here is possibly leave out stuff that is shiny, or even also leave out some sweet things in the kitchen, like sugar cubes or even cake-like breads, because it seems like you have a case of the house elves or house brownies. And normally, during times in between solstices and equinoxes, they become rather, they become rather very, they become rather very active and really kind of show themselves in regards to hiding things, as well as also um, um, putting things where they were or where they don't belong, and you going back to check and seeing where they are and them not being there. So what I like to do is I like to say, okay, I apologize about that. We had some technical difficulties. Andre, how you can deal with or what causes that is basically the solstices or the equinoxes cause this, and also um, uh, remodels or renovation, things like that. Anything that disrupts their living space, because they live within the other realm of our house, or the other realm of our living space or living quarters. All right. They also live in the hearth of the home, and some folks leave offerings at like the fireplace or the kitchen or the place that is most inhabited, and um, these are one of the things that I have a lot of is house elves and house brownies. And normally every house has at least one house brownie or house elves. And well, there you go. So, so Andre, you're obviously the hallway is being redecorated. So there's your renovation. So that's what's causing. Okay. Yeah, your house is being renovated. That's what's causing the activity. With that causing the activity, then you want to leave them an offering. You can leave an offering on, all right, so like say this is a little saucer. You can put a little bit of tobacco and a little sugar cube or some cornmeal, and place it in the hallway, or place it near the renovation, and this will appease them. This will get them to kind of leave you be. okay? And stop messing with your stuff. And also you can leave those shiny things, okay? So try that out. But yeah, your house is being renovated and your hallway is being redecorated, so obviously they're going to rain on your parade a little bit, because you're disrupting their energy and disrupting they what they find normal, okay? Because they are creatures of habit. They like things that are routine. They don't like new things, or they're very, I guess you would call them territorial, quote unquote. But yeah, make sure that you leave them an offering, and you're very welcome, Andre. Okay, so I see that we have another question, and folks, I apologize if my computer is freezing up on y'all. The energy is a little bit high. See, I will tell you that it is how you get, as I said before, house brownies. There's at least one brownie in every house. And the one thing that I would tell you to do is make sure that you don't, you can tell them that they need to kind of cool it, or they need to leave your stuff alone, or stuff like that. But I wouldn't tell them, hey, you need to leave, because this is what basically keeps the energy of your house going. Okay, this is what they basically keep the energy of the house um, running smoothly. And also, one thing I will tell you is, if you have like a sunroom or a sun porch, and this is where you keep your plants at, put a altar to them on the front porch, or put an altar of them on a patio porch. And when it's warm outside, they will go outside. But normally, house elves and house brownies will stay inside the house when it's cold outside, because obviously you wouldn't want to sleep out in the cold, would you? So why would they? It's just proper etiquette. Now, okay, Bonnie. Oh, I apologize. Yes, Bonnie. And then we'll hit, I believe it's Barbara's question. Okay, so, hi, Bryan. Do you see anything good coming my way financially? Things are a bit tight money-wise right now. Okay, let's see here. Bonnie's on a few brush. Okay, so I will tell you that there seems to be some financial flow coming in the upcoming month, like January. But I do have to speak about a female that seems as if she's either widowed. She seems like she's widowed, but she's either blonde, or like a brownish color hair. Well, like a dark blonde to a brownish color hair. She's rather an irritating female, kind of like one of those females that are very confrontational. It seems like there is some retaliation getting ready to happen around that, around possible some confrontation, some unpleasant remarks getting ready to come up in regards to that. I will tell you that it seems as if this female is kind of like a little bit of a little bit of a kind of like a, I would call her a sourpuss. She's really one of those folks that that kind of makes things difficult for everyone if she's not happy. So you could have family or friends coming over for the holidays, and you just need to be aware of this woman. And then also, they show me something about okay, so they're showing me something about possibly a um a letter or a piece of mail or a piece of mail or something along the lines of that coming in around something around some form of um some form of uh, not money, but something that seems as if it has to do with travel. I don't know exactly what this letter may be, but it has something to do with travel. And then they show this being, um, this basically coming in facts of, or making things more happier for you um, in regards of, hmm, okay, in regards of what they say, more happiness coming to you in the upcoming year. So also that they show in the upcoming year before springtime, summertime, in those parts, there is uh, there is showing a energy of a possible trip coming up. So that might be something that you will run into with this unexpected money coming into or coming into play around, I would say, the first half of 2019, because they are showing some financial leeway happening. So understand that that is in the works for you. Okay. Now let's see here. Okay, Barbara. Okay. Oh, and I hope that helped you, Bonnie. And if you have any remarks about what I asked or what I read for you, please do post them in the comments. All right, Barbara, just asking for prayers for my 93-year-old mom who has been in the hospital for 1 month now. She has some dementia, and I am wondering if she will come home or not. Okay, let's see here. What is down the road for her? What's your mama's name, Barbara? What's your mom's name, Barb? All right, let's see what happens. Stephanie. Okay, dear. All right. So I cannot predict any type of death or anything like that, but I will tell you that she has a. It does feel to me like she will continue to be in the hospital for a while longer, and it looks to me like this is going to be a permanent hospital stay. Okay, and I do feel as if she has lived a quite long and happy life, and it does feel to me like there will be some energies of feeling almost like a breath of fresh air for her to release a lot of her hurt and her sorrow that she's feeling, because she's really tired. She has this feeling of she has this feeling of wanting to go home. Okay, so I would say that it does feel to me like it will be a permanent hospital stay. Okay, and I apologize about the somewhat bad news, but do know that that I will keep her in my prayers. And and Barbara, you know that you're more than welcome to call me, text me, or email me, and we can talk about it a little bit further. But do know that she loves you, and she is always going to be a guiding star for you. And also remember that she only wants the best for you. Okay? And Barbara, I hope that has helped you, and I will put her name on my prayer list, as well as I know that my producer will put her name on her prayer list as well. So, folks, we will say a small little prayer for Stephanie, and and allowing for the easy transition home with ease and grace. Okay, just a moment of silence and a prayer. Okay. All right, sweetheart, and you are very welcome, and you have a wonderful evening and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay. All right. So, see, I know that you asked a question about something to do with, let me see here. You think that if someone does things like black magic to someone's house or property, it would affect the house elves and brownies? Yes, most definitely. And also, well, it would make them disoriented, okay? And the reason why I say it will make them disoriented is because disorientation is one of the things that happens when cross conditions get thrown at somebody. Whether they are metaphysical creatures or whether they are mundane folks or creatures. Once a path is crossed up, and that will affect affect people that are surrounding them, as well as also that particular person, as well as also that particular place as well. So do understand that um, um, black magic or negative magic does affect everybody that it comes in contact with, or that it comes in contact with. Also remember that that with black magic or negative magics, that cross conditions can easily be uncrossed, and it can be uncrossed by a uncrossing work, or a cut and clear, or also a spiritual bath, which either you can do the working, or you can hire a spiritual worker to do the working for you. I actually do uncrossing work as well as cut and clear work for my clients, and I also do spiritual bathing for my clients as well, where I wash their feet as well as also wash their heads at times. So it all depends on, and obviously you have to be local for me to wash their head, or to do a head washing, or to do a path washing as well. And also I can do a cut and clear at a distance, and also a uncrossing at a distance as well. So depending on what type of negative working has been casted upon you, we would have to go through a session or a scanning to see exactly what has went on, and then we can move forward from there. So if you are interested in that, please do not hesitate to phone to phone my office at 586-659-9620, or you can go to my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can also go to my blog at bryanrawls.com, or you can also email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com. And thank you. Okay, so wonderful, Bonnie. Well, one thing that you can do to conjure up some money is, okay, so this is a very quick money spell that I will teach you. So you find you a little green candle like this, okay? You want to put on the green candle your name, Bonnie Rush or Bonnie Donahue Rush, whatever you want, whatever tickles your fancy. And then you want to put $3, and then on the other side of the candle, you want to write how much you want up there. But don't get greedy, all right? Then what you do is you want to anoint the candle facing, or going towards you like this, going towards you. You want to anoint the candle with like if you have essential oil, you can use orange oil, or even mint oil, or plain olive oil will do. After you've done that, you want to roll it in some cinnamon. And then you basically want to plan it like this on your little, you can find you a little saucer or something along the lines of that, and you light the wick. As soon as the flame touches the wick, you start requesting your intention. So say, magic of this candle flame, I ask for you to bring me such and such money, or you can say, money, money, come to me. Money, money, set me free. Be creative. Make it yours. So there are many different types of money spells or money herbs that you can find. One thing that you can also do if you don't have any oils, you can get honey. All right, honey, and you can spread the honey from the bottom of the candle up to the top of the candle, and you want to do it facing you because you're bringing money towards you. Okay, and then you want to sprinkle it with cinnamon. Okay, as you sprinkle it with cinnamon, then you're going to save a little bit of honey and sugar. Well, it's a honey and sugar mixture, or you can just use honey. Okay, because obviously honey is sugar, or honey reduces to sugar. So I use honey and sugar to sweeten it all up. If you only have honey, just use honey. Sprinkle use some cinnamon up there. Set it on your saucer, and then go with your intention. And you can use your hands, and basically you can place, if you have orange oil, put some orange oil on your hands and clap to generate energy. Because remember, energy is power, or and also energy intensifies the spell. So remember, green candle, honey, sugar, or just honey, cinnamon, and then intention, and then light it. Okay? Simple money spell, and I know it will work for you, but remember, don't be greedy. Okay? All right. So, folks, we are about time for to say our goodbyes, and we will be, as I said before, this is our last show of 2009 or 2018. And for those of you that want to sign up for the Book of Nasira in the full moon in 0 degrees Cancer, you can, you are very welcome, Bonnie. You can go to my blog at at www.bryanrawls.com, or you can also go to my email address, angelicguidance13@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I will send you a PayPal link, and you can purchase it for $55. That is $22 for the full moon activation, and $33 for the Book of Nasira activation. Also, I will return on January 2nd for the first show of 2019. And we will actually be in the Book of Nasira then, and there will be brand new information that I will be sharing with you all. And also do remember that the special of the $1 per minute will only be good for up until January 5th, which is Saturday, and you have probably about 14 days, maybe 15 days left of the special. So please make sure that if you are wanting to purchase that special at $1 per minute, that you either shoot me an email or contact me on Facebook, or you can also call my office at 586-659-9620. And thank you everyone for watching me this evening. I hope every one of you has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank you, Goldylocks Productions, for producing the Magical Journey Show. Thank you, Tiffany White Sagewoman, for always being there to run my switchboard. And much love to everyone. Let angel wings guide your dreams. Blessed be. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And namaste.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.